Hi, welcome. Anshu Sharma here. Welcome and my love to all of you. Today's topic is Archetypes Conditioned Consciousness. We are conditioned into thinking I am good, I am bad, I am powerful, I am victim, I am an angry person, I am sensitive, and so on. Our personality that is changing every moment is a reflection of all these changing archetypes. All these changing archetypes where we have attached ourself to. Unable to look within, we are projecting them out. What are these archetypes? Archetypes are universal, unconscious psychic dispositions from which the basic themes of human life emerges. The archetypes are components of the collective unconscious and they serve to organize, direct, and inform human thought and behavior. In short, humans invite these universal archetypes. Humans invite energies of various archetypes as per their own disposition and live their life accordingly. Examples of some of these archetypes are a mother, a father, a wounded child, a businessman, an architect, queen, master, slave. So, depending on our situation and our disposition, we invite and invoke the energies of these archetypes and live them. So, archetypes hold control of the human life cycle. It is time to disassociate ourselves from the archetypes that hold control over our life. At one time, true, these archetypes served us, but some of these archetypes are of no use to us. Repeated habits go into our subconscious mind and reside there as samskars or mental patterns. Mental patterns are energetic in nature. Our own mental patterns attract universal archetypes residing in the ether. And once we are under the influence of these archetypes, they dictate and we are influenced in our thoughts, behavior, and also finally into our reality. Our tendencies and dispositions, along with our current situations in our life, we acquire our habits. And our habits make that infinite consciousness somehow limited. And we start saying we are this and we are that. We fall into one conditioning by saying these ideas, these concepts, these ideologies These notions and these mental patterns belong to me and I belong to them. They are mine. The archetypes, for example, of a businessman, a teacher, a powerful person, these archetypes gave us powers. But now some of these archetypes are holding us prisoners. The validity and use of archetypes, for example, say of the parents, is over once children become adults. We are still living with them while the time is rapidly changing. Some of these archetypes are no longer serving us, especially the archetypes involving control and manipulations, and many others. Our personal archetypes, because of the time has changed, they are no longer serving us. So we have to disassociate ourselves from these archetypes. We invited them when they were of use to us. But now we do not any longer use them. One requires one pointed mind and focused concentration in prolonged solitude to spot mental patterns stemming from different archetypes. Some of these archetypes are very bold and in our face, but some of these archetypes that are running our life from the background are very subtle in nature. But all these archetypes are determining our reality. We can't see them clearly due to us having a blind spot. It is much easier to determine mental patterns working in others than in self. Our next incarnation is determined by this conditioned consciousness. The soul vibrates and attracts elements. The energy in the form of thoughts and emotions combine with the elements to create our new world. So it is time to really think and reflect in the changing world of tomorrow what archetypes we would need or which archetypes we should let go of. In essence, our conditioning in previous life carries on creating new worlds in each incarnation. This goes on and on until the conditioning is completely abandoned. What do we do? First, we have to become conscious of these mental patterns dictated by the archetypes are having hold over us. We go on practicing till conditioning has dropped away and consciousness has become completely cleared of the concepts we have fed into it. Only then there is liberation. This journey has to be taken by all individually. There is no savior. All those who have taken this journey have experienced a state of no thought. When there is no thought, there is no identification and no action originating from any thought or identification. In freedom, then we choose which archetypes and mental patterns we use now and which mental patterns and archetypes we let go of, past their use. Then we are truly in freedom. Thanks for listening. Thanks for your support and donations. Please leave your comments. Lots of love and light.